So the first movement is you just drop it down. The next one, you're going to have to rotate it because you're trying to use the blade to bring it up. Then the next one, you rotate it this way, and then you drop it down, like so. So that's your basic motion. It actually creates an X. So we'll actually create an X. So keep practicing that a second, and I'll show you the X. Everyone sees it, but it makes it a lot easier when you actually visually see it. Okay, this is just a basic board, but I'll show you the essence of the movements. This whole right here. We're not going to do any dramatic tricks. All that happens with this one is that the rubber will come off on the board so you get to see it. So the motion we did was this. We come back up, we come here. Okay, that's the X I'm talking about. The next version of this pattern is to come this way and this way. Then the next pattern is to come that way. So what it shows you is that from those basic strikes, you're going to cover your whole target. So our first one comes down, up, then we come down and up. And so again, just put up against your body like this now. See, so if you're looking at Joe's body, Joe attacker, and you've kind of done that tattoo pattern on him with an X, you pretty much covered all your basics, all your vital organ. So that's the strike pattern we're looking at, and then when you put it together, it's just simply that. Pretty much you're gonna take out your, that's exactly it. And so that's the pattern we're tracing. And that's why I show this, because it makes it a lot easier once you see it. You already know that, but once you see it, it makes it a lot easier. So that's your basic pattern, okay? So let's put it on that side so you can see how it comes to be. It's sort of like writing with a crayon with this. That's what's cool about it. People with the uniforms get perturbed because there are actually crayons on the uniforms too. So it's a good drill because you could actually, see it doesn't show too much on the red, but enough. So that's your basic pattern that we're working on. So that's what you call your X. It's your basic premise of how to cover your target. And so that's what you're looking at, exactly. And again, with the school of thought again is ear to ear. That's all you have to move to slice and dice that whole body. And the body is relaxed. The knife does the work. This does the work. Because you're using the blade. You're slicing and you're dicing. And so you're coming down. And then you're coming across. So we're basically just making that X pattern. And then we're coming across. And whatever you do one way, you do the other way. Because you come here, you want to make sure you come back. So the flip side on that as well is you want to, if you're using the knife, you want to use your other hand as well. So it's not in your pocket and doing, as I call, Chico Knife Man. So this hand is here, actively involved, like so. Because this one is grabbing, trapping, and doing lots of cool things with. So we're not just giving up the hand and saying, okay, we're just going to attack French style with a knife. So we're using both hands. So the flip side of that, again, continue to flip this story around so we can get the progression. If someone has a knife, you're pretty much in big trouble. But then that's the main thing. There's really no great tricks to stop you from getting hurt with a knife. The trick is, we'll cover in a second, is to stop the whole thing from occurring. But if someone has a knife and they have any level of skill, you're in a heap of trouble. You need to react quickly, you need to react decisively. But that's how easy it is. Even the average idiot can do that. So it doesn't take a lot of school of thought and a lot of training. And especially if you get thugs in the street, they play with knives all the time. They have no problem messing with knives and doing this pattern. And that's the pattern that they can do. That's the pattern you want to understand. And then there's also the pattern. So we'll go to the numbers. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. The 5 is a straight thrust. Then it's 6 brings it across. 7. Then we're doing this kind of strike coming from the angle. And I'll show you how that works. We give it down. Then you strike the other side. And then you give it down. So that's just your basic pattern motion. And the way that works on the body, again, we're using the same pattern. Just put your hand behind it. So we're using the same pattern of striking across here. And as you see, that minimal motion is far enough. I don't need to go any further. I'll pretty much cut them open like so. Cut them open, thrust.